Okay, good morning students. Now the exercise 3.1 second sub part 2. We are going to see the nature of the solution of the system of linear equations in three variables. Before that we recall the things. Equation in two variables. Linear equations we are known as quadratic equation, like that. Equation in two variables in the form it is in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0 or equal to c. A is the quotient of x, b is the quotient of y, c is the constant term. If we consider the three equation in three variables, here the graph of this the equation is a straight line. Equation in three variables is of the form ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0 or equal to d. This is coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y, c is the coefficient of z, and d is the constant term. Here where it is the graph of the equation in three variables is a plane in the 3D. Here it is in the three-dimensional figure, whereas this is the two-dimensional figure, linear equation in two variables. This is linear equation is three variables. Its graph is a plane in three-dimensional figure. This is two-dimensional. That is, we are plotting the points in a graph sheet. No, that is two-dimensional, whereas this is three-dimensional figure. Here we are finding the answer for x, y, z, like that. There are three conditions. Nature of the solutions. Of the system of equations in three variables. You already in 9th standard studied about the nature of the solution in two variables. Here it is three variables. First one, if we get, while solving the equations, if we get 0 equal to 1, while solving the equations, while proceeding the steps, in any of the steps, if we get 0 equal to 1, it is not possible. So this is known as contradiction. 0 is not equal to 1, but if we get 0 equal to 1, the system has no solution. The system has no solution. Second one, if we get 0 equal to 0, if we get 0 equal to 0 means, like this, while solving the equation, the system has infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. any solution. Now we are using these two conditions. If we have the different values for x, y, z, if we get the answer for values for x, y and z, it is possible to get the value for this one. Then the system has infinitely many solutions. The system has unique solution. The system has unique solution. So using these three conditions, we are going to solve the equations. So exercise 3.1. Now you know how to solve the equations in three variables. Second question, first sum. Discuss the nature of solutions of the following system of equations. So write the given equations one by one. The given system of equations are the given system of equations are x plus 2y minus z equal to 6. Next one, minus 3x minus 2y plus 5z equal to minus 4. Third equation, x minus 2z equal to 3. So once again check the equation, x plus 2y minus z equal to 6, minus 3x minus 2y plus 5z equal to minus 12, x minus 2z equal to 3. Take it as first equation. Second, they take it one, third equation. Now you analyze the equations. In the first equation you are having three variables, in the second equation you are having three variables, whereas in the third equation you have only two variables. So eliminate the variable y is not present in the third equation. So we can eliminate y from the first two equations. So to eliminate y, first you analyze the equation and come to the conclusion which variable you want to eliminate. In the first two equation, three variables, whereas in the third equation you have only two variables. The variable y is missing there. So we can eliminate y from the first two variables. Here plus 2y minus 2y. So we can add. So write the equation again. X plus 2y minus z equal to 6. Next, minus 3x minus 2y plus 5z equal to minus 2. So adding, this is first one, this is one, second. So 1 plus 2. Equation 1 plus 2 implies this will become minus 2x. This will get cancelled. Here plus 4z equal to minus 6. Here in each variable, in each constant, you have the common factor 2. So divide by 2 implies minus x plus 2z equal to minus 3. Take it as fourth equation. Now add 3 and 4. Add 3 and 4. The third equation, x minus 2z equal to 3 minus x plus 2z equal to minus 3. Adding, this will get cancelled, this will get cancelled, the answer will be 0 equal to, this also get cancelled, the answer will be 0. So we get plus 0, we get 0 equal to 0. Both the sides we are getting the same answer. So the system, it is acceptable only. 0 is equal to 0. So according to our nature of the solutions, therefore the given system of equations have infinitely many solutions. Have infinitely many solutions. So this is the second one. So first, here they give, in the question they are giving, find the nature of the solutions of the equations. So we are getting either it is finite solution or no solution or unique solution. So solve the first two, solve it, same like that. Solving the first two, then next two, you are arrive on equations. Solve that two equations. So first two, the solving means we are getting the answer as this one. Minus x plus 2z equal to minus 3. Including the third one, you are getting the answer like this. So 0 equal to 0. We are getting the statement like this, means the answer will be the given system has infinitely many solutions. Now second one. Second solution. There also they give three equations. The given system of equations are first equation, it is given as two y plus z, 2y plus z is equal to 3 into minus x plus 1. This is first equation. Second one, minus x plus 3y minus z equal to minus 4. Second equation. Third one, three x plus 2y plus z equal to minus 1 by 2. After writing the equations, again check whether you written the equations correctly. 2y plus z equal to 3 into minus x plus 1 minus 3x plus 3y minus z equal to minus 4, 3x plus 2y plus z equal to minus 1 by 2. If you see these equations, the equations not arranged in the correct form. X term, y term, constant, z term equal to constant term. So we have to rearrange the equation. So we take the first equation. First equation implies 2y plus z equal to 3 into minus x plus 1. Bring the 3 inside, minus 3x plus 3. Bring that x term to the here, to the left hand side. So 3x plus 2y plus z 2y plus z equal to this one. Now we arrange the terms. So minus 3x, you bring it to the left hand side, 3x, write the remaining term, plus 2y plus z equal to, we are getting the answer as 3. So here it is in the correct form, x term, y term, z term, constant term. So take it as, up to third we finished, take it as fourth equation. Now take the second equation, it is not also in the correct form. So the second equation is minus x minus x plus 3y minus z equal to minus 2. It is in correct form only. So we can solve the third equation and fourth. This is the second equation. Here it is in the correct form. Now take the third equation. Third equation is 3x plus 2y plus z is equal to minus 1 by 2. In the constant side, if it is keep it as in integer, it is easy to solve. So I bring this to cross multiplication. So 2 into 3x plus 2y plus z equal to minus 1. Multiply by 2. 6x plus 4y plus 2z equal to minus 1. So take it as fifth equation. In all these equations, we are having x, y term, everything, the three variables are presenting there. We have to eliminate it. In the fourth equation, you have plus z. In the second equation, you have minus z. If you add these two, z term will get cancelled. Next, we are having 2z for fifth equation. We can take either fourth equation or second equation. You will solve this equation, you will get the answer. So, we take fourth equation. Adding fourth equation plus second equation implies the fourth equation is 3x plus 2y plus z equal to 3. Second equation is minus x plus 3y minus z equal to minus 2. Adding this to 2x plus 5y, this term will get cancelled, plus 0 equal to minus 1. So this can be written as this can be written as 2x plus 5y equal to minus 1. So up to fifth equation we take it as sixth equation. Now from the second equation and the fifth equation we have to eliminate z. So from the second equation I multiply by 2. Eliminate z. So to eliminate z. Second equation into 2. Second equation into 2 implies multiply the second equation by 2, that is minus 2x plus 6y minus 2z equal to minus 8. So multiplying by the second equation by 2, minus 2x plus 6y minus 2z equal to minus 8. Now write the fifth equation, because we bring the third equation after rearranging the terms, we give the name as fifth equation. So fifth equation you write as it is. 6x plus 4y plus 2z equal to, the answer will be minus 1. Now add these two. Adding this, we are getting the answer 4x plus 10y. This term will get cancelled. The answer will be minus 9. We cannot cancel the terms. So name it as seventh one. So using these two, we are getting the two equations, 2x plus 5y equal to minus 2, 4x plus 10y equal to minus 9. So now we solve 6th and 7th equation. The 6th of solving 6 and 7. We have to make the coefficient of x as 4. So 6th equation into 2. The answer will be 4x plus 10y equal to minus 2. 7th equation, no need to multiply anything, keep as it is. So 7th equation you take it as 4x plus 10y equal to minus 9. Now subtract, change the sign. Minus, minus, plus. Plus 4x minus 4x get cancelled, plus 10y minus 10y get cancelled. We are simplifying, so the answer will be 0 plus 0. Here the answer will be 7. We are getting the answer as 0 equal to 7. It is a contradiction. So we get a contradiction. Contradiction means 0 is not equal to 7. But here we are getting the answer as 0 equal to 7. So this is known as contradiction. Max term. Using the max term. 0 is not equal to 7. So the conclusion is hence the given equations, the given system of equations has no solution. Third subdivision. Third subdivision. The given is third subdivision is given as y plus z by 4 is equal to z plus x divided by 3 equal to x plus y by 2. This is the first set of equations. Second one, it is given as x plus y plus z equal to 27. So it is given in the first one, they give these two expressions are equal. Next two, so we take the first two and form one equation. Next, either you can take first and 3 or second and 3. Using this third expression, you have to form another one equation. So you are getting two equation. With that equation, third one, it is given in the correct form only. So no need to do anything about third equation. Solving these three equations, you will get the answer. So we take the first two equations. So consider y plus z by 4 is equal to z plus x by 3. Both the sides we can cross multiply. So 3 into y plus z is equal to 4 into z plus 6. 3y plus 3z is equal to 4z plus 4x. Bring all the terms to one side. We are arranging the correct form. So the answer will be 4x plus 3y plus 3z. Bring this 4z to this side. Minus 4x plus 3y plus 3z minus 4z equal to 0. So simplifying, minus 4x plus 3y minus z equal to 0. Take it as first equation. Now take the next two. Either you can take first two or first and third or second and third. All the expressions are given in the simple form only. You can take either of the terms. Here now we can take the terms as second and third. So the first equation is minus 4x. We can divide it by minus symbol also. So minus 4x plus 3y minus z is equal to 0. You can cancel by minus 1. The answer will be 4x minus 3y plus z is equal to 0. Take it as this one as first equation. Now take the next one. So consider. Don't take directly, just include the word consider. That means it is easy to understand. Second and third, that is z plus x by 2 by 3 is equal to x plus y by 2. Z plus x by 3 is equal to x plus y by 2. So cross multiply, 2 into z plus x is equal to 3 into x plus y. That is 2z plus 2x is equal to 3x plus 3. Bring the numbers inside the bracket. So bring all the terms together to the left hand side. So 2x is here. Bring this 3x the next side, it becomes minus 3 opposite side. Next y term you have to write it as, so bring the y term here, plus 3y. When it comes to the left hand side, it is minus 3y. We already have z, so plus 2z equal to 0. Simplifying, we are getting the answer as minus x minus 3y plus 2z equal to 0. Before the equations, we are having the beginning term as minus, so divided by 2, we are getting x plus 3y minus 2z is equal to 0. Take it as second equation. Now we write all the equations one by one. The first equation is 4x minus 3y plus z is equal to 0. This is we getting as first equation. The second equation is x plus 3y minus 2z equal to 0. This is second equation. The third equation, it is given in the form. So you can take the third equation as it is. It is x plus y plus z equal to 27. X plus y plus z is equal to 27. Take it as third equation. Now we have to analyze the given equation. Which variable you have to cancel? Here it is 4x, this two also x. You can either cancel x or you can cancel y. Either of the terms. Now here we can cancel the term y. For the first two we cancel the term. So add first equation plus second equation. Because here minus 3y, here it is plus 3y. So add plus. So write the equation again. Implies 4x minus 3y plus z equal to 0. Second equation, x plus 3y minus 2z equal to 0. Now add this two. This is 5x. This term will get cancelled. Here the answer will be plus 0 minus z equal to 0. So you are getting the equation as 5x minus z equal to 0. Give the name for this one as fourth equation. Now, from the first two we are cancelling the term y. From the second and third equation you have to either you can take second equation and third equation you answer. For that you have to multiply the third equation by 3. So the second equation you have to write as it is. So you have to write second equation, you write as it is. Second equation is x plus 3y minus 2 is, while writing the terms, once again check whether you are written it correctly, because if you write wrongly means you will get the answer, but the answer is also wrong. So once again check every time you check the equations whether you written correctly. Minus, right, it is second equation. Okay. Now third equation, you are for getting 3y you have to multiply the third equation. So third equation into 3, 3x plus 3y plus 3z. In the left hand side they are giving us 27. So 3 into 27, 81. Now plus 3y plus 3y, both the terms are same. So now change the sign. Minus, 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 minus. So x minus 3x, the answer will be 2x. This term will get cancelled. Plus 3y minus 3y. Next one, minus 5z is equal to minus 81. So the answer is minus 2x minus 5z is equal to 81. Now cancel the minus term. In all the terms you have the minus symbol, so cancel the minus sign. So 2x plus 5z equal to 81. Take it as fifth equation. So fourth equation is 5x minus z. Fifth equation is 2x plus 5z is equal to 81. Now you have to analyze. With here you are having x term z term, whereas here you are having x term z term. You can cancel either x or z. Here too, it is easy to make it as 5z. So fourth equation into 5. The answer will be, multiply the fourth equation 5. So 25x minus 5z is equal to 0. Fifth equation you write as it is. That is 2x plus 5z equal to 81. That now you have to add 25x by 2x plus 2x, the answer will be 27x. Minus 5z plus 5z, you can cancel this term, the answer will be 0. This side you are getting the answer as 81. So x equal to 21 by 27, that is the answer will be 3. So x equal to 3. Now substitute the value x equal to 3 in any one of the equations. You can substitute in fifth equation, or you can substitute in the fourth equation. Substitute x equal to 3 in fourth equation. So write the equation again. The fourth equation is 5x minus z is equal to 0. Now substitute the value for x. So 5 into 3 minus z equal to 0. 15 minus z equal to 0. Minus z equal to minus 15. Z equal to 15. You are getting the answer as z equal to 50. So now you get the answer for y, x and z. Now substituting x equal to 3 and z equal to 50 in third equation. In the given equation, x plus y plus z equal to 27. So x value is 3. So 3 plus y plus 15 is equal to 27. So y plus 18 equal to 27. Y equal to 27 minus 8, 18. Y equal to, the answer will be 9. Okay, so we get x equal to 3, y equal to 9, z value is z equal to 50. So for x, y, z variables we are getting the answer. The system has, hence the system, we are able to get the value for x, y, z. The given system of equations has unique solution. So once again check for this one, it is same like first subdivision. You have to take first two, next two, then form the equations. With solving the third equation, you are getting the value for x, y and z. So we are able to get the answer. It has the unique solutions. So this is known as the discussing the nature of the solutions.